style, and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome. Today I'm going to share with you three sewing makes, three garments that I sewed, and I will talk to you about the pattern, where I got it, and if you're interested in sewing them up, I'll provide you with all the information as well. So the first pattern that I sewn up was this top by Ellie and Mac. It is the petal top. And disclaimer, this is not a sponsored video. I just like sewing up Ellie and Mac patterns. I sew them up all the time, and I just wanted to share with you this garment and some of the other ones as well. So this one is designed, it's called the petal top. It was actually originally designed for as a nursing top. However, you can convert it into a non-nursing top, and that's what I did. So it does have these layers, but what I did was I sewed the layers, all the way up to the top and down, just so that it closes it all up and you're not being exposed at all. So I really love this top. I could have color blocked it if I wanted to with the different layers, how it overlays, but I didn't do that at all. I absolutely love it. It fits really well on me, and I just love the look and feel. It's very comfortable. It's made of a knit fabric. I believe the pattern had called for a 4-way stretch, so that's what I did. I love the way it flows and looks, and I'll just turn around just so you can see the back. But it's a really fun pattern, and it was a really easy sew to do. So with this one, what I'll do is I'll go ahead and link the link to the petal top and Ellie and Mac website in case you're interested in looking further into this top. But I absolutely love it. It feels really great and cool for summer. The next garment that I made is this Ellie and Mac elevated blazer, which is another one of my favorites. It was so easy to sew. The reason why it was so easy is because it's not lined, so you don't have to worry about lining it at all. And it took me a weekend to get it done. I mean, I was just sewing off and on through the weekend and was able to whip it out really fast. Just absolutely love this. There are so many different options that you can sew up with this particular blazer. And I'll just kind of model it for you a little bit just so that you can see the back and all that. But I love this thing. It is so great. And so basically with the different options that you have, you could do so this one has more of a rounded style. They have the blunt, style, like the straight edge style that I could have done, but I didn't want to do that. You also have the option to put pockets on if you want. You don't have to. But like I said, it's very versatile. It works with whatever your lifestyle is. And also you can put a button on it if you want. I didn't want to put a button on it. I have worn blazers before in the past, ones, of course, that were with buttons, and it always made me feel really uncomfortable. So I just thought, you know what? I don't want to feel uncomfortable. I don't want a button on it. So anyways, just really love this pattern. I did make this with a knit fabric, and so that's what I did. I got this particular fabric, just in case if you're wondering, is I got it from Cali Fabrics. So I can link them in the description box if you're interested in looking at their fabrics. But I love their fabrics. I shop there, but I also shop at many other places for fabrics. I just wish fabric.com never went away, but it is what it is. But anyhow, just wanted to share that with you. And let me see if there's any other details to tell you about this. No, the only thing I would just want to say with this is I just had to alter it a bit, the pattern, but it's really super easy to alter. So I was able to do that to get it to fit customized, fitting it to my style. So. And the last make that I did is also an Ellie and Mac elevated blazer, same exact pattern. Like I said, I loved it so much that I made it again, and it was really quick sew to make. Took me a weekend, like I said, for the other one. And this one, it just took me I don't know, a few nights to get this done. So once you get the first one done, you're like the second one is much faster to get done. Now with this particular one that I made, I did put pockets on it. I don't know if you can see the pockets here, but this is the flap. The pockets is right here, so you can put your hands in the pocket, obviously. And so I like that, you know. So originally I wasn't going to put pockets on it, but I'm kind of kicking myself for not putting a pocket on the other one that I showed you because I really, really, really love that one. I love the fabric. But anyways, it sewed up really quickly, and it's just really simple to do. I did take my time trying to line up the stripes. I really wished that I didn't even think about it, but I wish I would have bought something that was more of a solid color. And but it's okay. I mean, nothing's perfect, but it did turn out really, really cute. I can't wait to wear this in the fall for work. And again, I just went ahead and sewed it with the rounded curve here. I am planning to sew up a couple more in the solid colors. And I might make one that's more of that straight edge, you know, at the bottom. So we'll see. But again, I mean, it's not lined. Took no time to get it done really, really quickly. I just, you know, really loved it. Love it. And it's really comfortable to wear. And again, it's a knit fabric. That's what the pattern actually calls for, is knits. So I always highly recommend to follow what they say, because when I was sewing this, there's a portion in the pattern that states that you actually have to stretch part of it. So if you made it out of a woven fabric and you got to that part, you would not be able to stretch it. And that would be a shame, because I would hate, you know, for you to waste any fabric. So anyways, that's why I always, you know, pay exactly attention to what they say in the pattern. But again, I will link in the description box the elevated pattern by Ellie and Mac in case you want to check it out and purchase it. Again, I am not, you know, this is not a sponsored video by no means. And well, that's it. That's all I have for you today. I do have another make that I am working on. It's nearly done. And I was going to get it done for this video, but I just figured, you know what, I'll just do a separate video on that. Also, exciting news. I am working on a sewing studio for myself. It's a small little portion, and my husband and I share an office. And I just told him that, you know what, I really don't want to use this desk anymore, and I'd rather just have a sewing area right there. Because right now, my sewing table and my sewing machines, because I have two machines and a serger, they are all in the family room. So my kids are always embarrassed because they feel like they can never bring their friends over because of my sewing activity that I have going on right there. So anyways, I am working on that. I will film that so that way you can see how I turned my office into a sewing studio, and maybe it'll give you some ideas about thinking about your space and what you have, and maybe you can have your own little, you know, sewing area as well. So anyways, stay tuned for that. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, we'll see you later.